What is up, Buttercup? So, air signs, I tried recording your readings like 3 or 4 times yesterday, and it was just so frustrating for some reason. I don't know if it was because this new moon in Pisces or what, but I was like, maybe I should just go live and do this. Maybe we just got to do like a live reading and let the collective hang out because I even tried to do them again literally just like 2 seconds ago, and I said, F this. We're just going to get into this over here. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. It's a really just weird feeling. I think it's because majority of the collective is sitting in this space of like we're in the in between. And so readings are really redundant. They're really like frustrating right now. So I was like, let me just come on here and do a reading for Gemini, then Libra, then Aquarius, and just hang out, right? Let's just hang out, have fun, and do a dang thing. Give me 2 seconds, because I'm gonna put it in one of the chats that live. Okay. Bink. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on, Gemini. Gemini, what do we have for you, Gemini? Gemini, you feel very different. I would just say it as a different. It's like the odd man out. With the empath in reverse, past lives, and abundance being your first 3 cards out. Alone time is needed. Complete your unfinished business. Yeah, this literally feels like, okay, let me sit alone in this room or go to the gym or go somewhere where I can be by myself so I can really understand and integrate what I've experienced, whether it be in a relationship or a job or just this last year in general, because the universe is trying to bring in a lot of this abundance to you. It says, abundance is here, the universe is so generous. But with empath in reverse, it tells me that you might be holding on to things that are not yours, especially with past lives. This might have a lot to do with the people that you're close to. So if you're easily triggered lately or if you're really on edge, this to me is saying that go take some time to just sit, to be alone, to be outside, and allow yourself to like literally visualize things flushing out of your body. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you do have cloudy. Step out of your own way and have patience. Things are going to get better. It's just a matter of allowing yourself to create the space to allow it to flow in. Okay? So that's that. But let's get into this. Let's pull a few more for you, Gemini. Gemini. If you see me looking over here, it's just because that's where the live chat is playing. Let's see what's going on, Gemini. Gemini. There's too many to count. For some of you, this might be traumas. This might be fears. It's like it feels like that. It feels like something that needs to be released. It's just like this is what's. It's like the 10 of Wands. Like this is what's hanging on you. Okay, Gemini. I feel like you're hiding in the background right now, Gemini. Usually you come forward like very quickly. It's like you're just observing. You're like, show me what I need to see for Gemini, please, Spirit. There it is. Tower, 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords. A lot of swords, very mental, which would probably explain why doing the air signs was so difficult. When I was trying to do them by myself, I was like, this is not working. I was getting so frustrated. And for me as a reader, I do better when I feel like that going live, because then your energy is like right here. It's easier to like just not absorb it so much. Tower and the 10 of Swords. This is a transformation you're going through in regards to how you perceive your reality, perceive your mindset. So if you have, or if you're experiencing people around you with a victim mentality or a scarcity mindset or both, or like waiting for the sky to fall, this is what's passing away with the Tower and the 10 of Swords. It's done. It's gone. That way of living, that way of like sitting in that stressful state, that's leaving. 9 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. You're really open to this transformation, but it might be really affecting you in your dream space because there's a need to dump so much. So if you haven't been really allowing yourself the time to go meditate or cleanse things out of your mind by journaling or talking to somebody about it, your dream space is probably really active and you're probably not sleeping really well right now. With the 10 and the 9 of Swords is an Ace of Swords. So this ending is going to show you the truth of your reality, the truth of where you are right now in your life. It's probably going to be a very sobering time for you. You might realize that certain situations or relationships you're going to have to leave, because between the 9 and the 2 is the 7 of Swords. Whatever they are sabotaging to the part of you that you really want to create. So let's say like you really want to be an artist, but you don't have time every day to practice your art. What is standing in the way of you doing it? It's sabotaging your progress. It's sabotaging your growth. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you in regards to your love life, Gemini. So you have the 7 of Pentacles, Justice in reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles. Let's get one more. Ace of Cups. Okay, very fitting. You're going to let go of something or someone. It doesn't have, it's just love. So love could be family, friends, or romantic, but take it as it resonates. With the 7 of Pentacles and Justice in reverse, it's almost as if you feel like you are investing in something that was a broken contract. It's like you are investing in something that was already broken. It was already finished in some way. With the 2 of Pentacles, I think you're just getting to that place of accepting like, okay, it's done. It's done. It's really done. And with the Ace of Cups, it's coming to a place of learning to love self, of really getting to a place of acceptance and allowing yourself to flow again. Okay, so let's see the energy that you're dealing with in regards to your love life. We have the 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. They have a lot they want to say, but they're very recluse. They're very pulled back into themselves. They kind of throw their hands up. They're like, okay, there's nothing to do here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Chariot. I feel like this is your energy. You're just like, that's cool. I got nothing to say either. I'm out. It's a really like on to the next. Okay, that is that. And let's see what we have in regards to career. Gemini, what do we have for career for you? I'll clarify these. Five of Wands, 8 of Swords. You're over it. You're just like, I ain't even got to think about it anymore. I just don't want to work here. I don't want to fight for it. I don't want to keep going. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. It's a very spin the wheels feeling. Very spin the wheels feeling. It feels like you're not being recognized, honestly. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. I don't like that. 3 of Swords. And then the World. Yeah. It's like you're silently like working on your exit. It's like, where else could I invest my time or my energy, right? I like it. It's a very freeing energy. You're having a lot of endings, so it's probably very uncomfortable right now, but it's going to be temporary and it's going to pass. And it's making space for all of this new, right? The Ace of Cups, the abundance, the world, this healing. It's going to be very, very refreshing for you, right? So let's see, Gemini. Let's get a few clarifiers. Let's clarify. Let's look at this empath in reverse. Let's see what's going on there for you, my dear. Alone time is needed. Why is the empath here for Gemini? And you have the Knight of Wands in reverse in the Tower. It's like you keep going back to something that is just it's like you're not committed to it though. It's like a non-committal energy. It's a very inconsistent is how I would explain it. If not non-committal, it's inconsistent. And with the Tower there, this is what you're realizing. Like this is too much up and down for me. You're really wanting to embody more of a steady, stable energy for you. Let's look at the 10 of Swords. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. Then we have the 4 of Wands. I think a lot of this is going to surround the people in your life and the foundations in your life. With the Queen of Swords and the 4 of Wands, this is you accepting that there is something that's creating more chaos than it is peace in your life. And you're like, it's got to go. I want to look at the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Swords together because this is where the deception is. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Very fitting. And 6 of Cups. Yeah, so it's definitely a really close relationship in your life. And with the 5 of Swords and the Hangman in reverse, you're realizing that it's just making you feel defeated or betrayed in some way. This could be very, like I said earlier, really taxing energetically. So with the Six of Cups here and the Ten of Swords, there is a lot of love. There's a really strong connection, but it's really painful. Okay, so it's time to allow that painful cycle to pass, to move away, and or to separate from this altogether. So let's look deeper into your love life. Let's look at Justice in reverse. Let's look at this contract. I want these two, Emperor in reverse and the Knight of Cups. Very controlling. This could be someone who's a little overbearing. It could be my way or the highway. And they do have genuine offers of love, but I think a lot of it has to do with like, because they want control, right? It's like, I genuinely want to give this to you, but at the same time, I know by giving this to you, I'm also going to get what I want. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so what they're working toward is actually like these offers are rooted in like their effort. The Eight of Pentacles is rooted in their subconscious, like with Strength in reverse, this is like the fear. They might not really understand that, oh, I'm offering this or I'm texting you about this because I'm scared to say, hey, I just miss you. I want to talk to you. Or, hey, I miss you. I want to hang out with you. And it's like, oh, hey, like I'm going here. I'm doing this thing. Like there's like a backdoor reasoning behind it. They just have a lot of fear and it makes them controlling. Yeah, Ace of Cups, you have the Two of Cups and Death in reverse. Sorry, Two of Cups in reverse and Death. So this relationship is falling away, and that's what's leading to the new beginning. There's going to be an ending here and the imbalance that you share in this relationship. Let's look at the Ten of Cups in reverse on the Two of Pentacles, and then you have the Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. The feminine energy, feminine does not mean female. It's just an energy. We all have masculine and feminine. With the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Hermit, I feel like this person is moving out. That's really what this feels like. This feels like an individual who would choose to move out of their home, who would choose like, I need space. It's just it's a choice of separation is really what it feels like, because I think they're really thinking about what this Ten of Cups is to them as a Queen of Pentacles, because the Queen of Pentacles is very loyal. It's very loving. It's very kind. So whoever this feminine energy is, their reaction to this really like oppressing, controlling energy is more so like, I need some space. So let's look at the Knight and Emperor energy, right? Three of Wands in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Wands. They're manipulative. They're a little manipulative. They have an idea of what they want and how they want it built, and they're offering these things because they want to get to those places. King of Cups in reverse. I don't like this. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, all these reversals. It's very distorted masculine energy. And I don't think this person's consciously aware of it. A lot of people in the world are not consciously aware of their why behind their doing of things. This feels like that. It feels like, I do love you and I am attracted to you and I want to have this with you. And no, I'm doing it because I know it's what I should do, right? It's what's going to make you happy, but it's also what's going to get me what I want, like that's the biggest motive. And they're failing to acknowledge that. Yeah, the feminine energy is really loving, very soft, very kind, very receptive. And so they're attracted to it, but it's triggering the feminine's wounded child because they're acting in the essence of the wounds, right? Okay. So let's go to the Four of Swords. We have the Moon, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Fool. There's a need for both people here to be alone so they can do their healing. This is a very common theme right now in the collective with the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Fool in reverse. I feel like intuition's really going to open up for both of these people when they step away. They're really going to get back in touch with themselves, which is nice. So let's look at career for you. Hierophant in reverse and the Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Three of Swords. Whoa. Ace of Pentacles. I'm just going to be honest. This looks like somebody getting fired. Because the Seven of Swords is like deception and the Hierophant in reverse is like the manager or the person in power. And it's like they're ending the contract. And with the Two of Swords, this might be something that you did not see coming. And between the Seven and the Two is a Five of Swords, right? And it's almost like if you already are thinking about leaving your job, it's like this person is picking up on that and they're just like, well, I'm going to leave you before you leave me, right? Even in the workplace, those dynamics play out. And you have the Two of Swords the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Even though this hurts, it's actually leading you towards a brand new beginning that's better for you. So with the King of Swords and the Three of Swords, yeah, you have the Chariot, the Six of Wands, and the Five of Cups. This is all for your highest good. It's all for your highest good. You're going to have to mourn what you're leaving behind, yes, but you're moving into victory. You're moving into a celebration. You're moving into more success. This is really beneficial for you. I like this. Let's look at the world, clarified by the world. So validation for me as a reader that the channel message is correct. And then with the Page of Swords, you have the Eight of Cups. Part of you might not want to acknowledge that it's time to walk away from certain people or situations that you've been a part of because they're no longer supporting your growth. 10 of Pentacles, yeah. They're no longer supporting your growth, your 10 of Pentacles. Very fitting. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. So you're getting to that place of understanding what is true for you and what is not. Okay, Gemini? Gemini, this is what we have for you. Let's go on to Libra. While I pick up the cards, if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, you can book it down below through my website in the description box. And let me know what you thought about doing the general, the love, the career. I'm thinking about maybe changing readings up and doing them this way versus like one just general read covering a few topics. I'd like to know your feedback on that, if you prefer that, or if you just want one read overall, or if you'd like separate reads. Let me know, Let me know. Yeah. I also in April have the Reiki certification courses are opening up on my website. So if you want to become certified in Reiki 1, 2, or Master Reiki, Reiki level 3, you can go ahead and check that out. The classes, I believe, are April 1st and then the third Saturday of April as well. Those are in person, and I will have an online certification course as well coming out soon. Libra, let's see what's going on for you. Libra. I heard don't stop now. Libra. You feel very different than Gemini. You feel very playful. Very playful. You have the Deer. Slow down and give yourself grace. Very playful. Let's see what else we have for you. Phoenix. Ooh, interesting. Okay. It's in reverse. Let's see what else. And then we have the Joy Guide. Bottom of the deck is closed door. It's time to move on. Libra, a lot of energy of like freedom, transformation, learning to lighten up is coming out over here, quite literally, because you have transformation, the Phoenix, surrender to transformation and rebirth, and then joy in reverse, right? So lighten up, manifest through joy, right? So often we manifest because we're worried we won't have abundance, we're worried we won't have that love, or we're worried we won't have that good health. It's learning to be patient and compassionate with yourself, learning to get to that space of I am going to receive. And with Deer here, it's slow down and give yourself grace. Very, very fitting. Very fitting. Libra, I like this for you. You're going through the lesson of learning to love yourself, learning to give yourself patience and compassion. And that might mean walking away from things that are a little hard to walk away from with the closed door. Okay? So Libra, let's see what's going on for you. I'm going to use a different deck for you, Libra. Let's go ahead and use Sacred Bee. Oh yeah, this is definitely your energy. Immediately I felt it in my solar plexus. It's a very intuitive deck, and see my throat starting to feel different compared to you and Gemini. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Libra, I feel like you're going through a really big shift. Like you're already walking into it. You don't feel like it's something has just ended. I feel like you're already accepting and moving through the shift, which is really nice. You're taking action on it. Let's see, what else do we have for Libra, please, Spirit? What does Libra most need to know? What does Libra most need to know? What does Libra most need to know? Hello, love bug. Libra, what you most need to know. You have the Page of Wands in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So your wounded child's coming to the surface. It's like, hey, I'm here creating some fuckery, creating some limiting beliefs, right? But I'm challenging you to change, to have grace for yourself. I like this energy. I feel like you know this. I feel like you're consciously aware of this. Let's get two more for Libra over here. Yeah, Nine of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords. You're already healing. You're already healing. Between the 9 and the 3 is the 6 of Swords. So you're already moving forward through the process of this healing. I love this for you. I really do. This is great. This is really great. So we'll dive deeper into this in a little bit. Okay, Libra. The Page of Wands doesn't bother me. It just feels like you're accepting of this. Let's look at your love life. Ace of Wands in reverse. So second chances maybe, or a new beginning. Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, a little rigid, I see. And to explain why Temperance is coming out, helping you heal, helping you soften. Then you have Death in reverse. So a rebirth. Oh, shit. And then you have Justice in reverse. You might literally go through a healing period, and then a contract is going to go through a rebirth. So this could be somebody from your past. Then the Tower. And then we have one more because you're an Empress. Woo! 10 of Wands. Okay, cool. I love it. Wow, interesting love life you got going on here. So Ace of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, a very rigid energy, very stubborn energy. There's going to be a second chance in regards to your love life, but you're probably not open to it right now. You might be a little pissed off as the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like this, I want to rip somebody's head off kind of feeling. And then with Temperance and the Death card, there is this energy of coming back into balance, going through this individual rebirth and allowing yourself to evolve into this Empress. But that is after the transformation, right? Because next to Death, you have Justice and the Tower. So a certain contract had to come down, but the contract is showing up after the Ace and after Temperance and Death, which tells me that this contract is also going through a transformation as well as the Queen, because they're all between this transformative energy, right? So with the Empress and the Ten of Wands, you're learning to love self. You're letting go of the oppression or the heaviness of this love situation or this person if you're dealing with a Libra. But it's also giving this contract a chance to evolve. So let's look at the person you're dealing with, Libra. Oh, they're not giving up. Oh, snap. Interesting. We'll get one more on them. Yep, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You both have the energy of a second chance. You both have the energy of a new beginning. With the Nine of Wands and the Four of Swords, they are the wounded warrior, but they're not at the 10. Like, you're at a 10 in reverse. That tells me, like, you're at the end of whatever it is you're releasing in regards to this yucky contract that you had, and you're slowly embodying this Empress energy. They're still at the 9. So they're still fighting for the relationship, but they're also fighting to heal, which is really good. And you're in the midst of your healing, right? And they're trying to get to that place. And that's why the Four of Swords is next to the Seven of Swords, because in between the 4 and the 7 is the Three of Swords. So they're going through their own healing process around their own self-sabotaging behavior. Because the 7 of Swords upright is you've been deceived, you've been sabotaged in the external. Inverted is an internal energy. So they're releasing their self-sabotaging habits, behaviors, attachments, right? And that's why you have the Four of Pentacles. It's a release. It's an energy of no longer wanting to hang on to it because it's standing in the way of this solid foundation that I could have. Okay. Okay. I like it. And lastly, let's look into career a little bit and then we'll clarify all this. Please let me know in the comments if you like these kinds of spreads where we cover a general, your love, your person, and your career. Because if so, like, I'll do the readings like this more. I've needed a change. And I'd like to know your input on if you like this or if you just like a general read where it's just an overall career. Judgment. Okay, I like that. I like judgments on the bottom for you because that tells me you're moving in a direction that actually really aligns with you, and it's going to help you embody a lot of growth, and it's going to help you attract your manifestations, especially with the Empress energy. That's a feminine energy. It is your energy. With the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups in reverse, though, in regards to career, you might be a little resistant to accepting help or accepting higher paying clients, right? If you have a scarcity mindset, you're going to be attracting low frequency energy. The Three of Cups is an energy of celebration. So if you want to attract high paying clients or you want to attract bigger deals, like if you're in sales and you want to really close down a big deal, this is allowing yourself to align with the energy of abundance. Tell yourself a different story because the way that you're moving is a Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is moving with that feeling of, oh, I'm not deserving of success, or, oh, they're not going to want to accept my offer, or this. No, shift the perspective. And that's why you have the Magician and the freaking Hangman. This shift in perspective, look at the Hangman. It's standing. It's not hanging. It's a new perspective. And it's actually an eye in this particular deck, which is really cool. So you're seeing things differently because now you have this shift in perspective and you're starting to see yourself as the Magician, which is the alchemical master, right? You know how to use the cups, the pentacles, the wands, swords. You know how to use all of it, all of your tools, instead of just having a filled tool bag, you're applying it. Okay. So you're allowing yourself to see yourself as capable of building, of creating, of having anything that you want. Now it's just a matter of really believing it. Like it's like faking it till you make it with manifestation until you really start practicing it. And that's how you create new neural pathways. If you want to talk about it on a biological level, Queen of Swords in reverse tells me that you're telling yourself a false story about the reality of who you are as this alchemical master, right? As this great creator, as this person who is capable and deserving of success, happiness, love, abundance, prosperity, joy, all of it. Okay. Allow yourself to have it. Allow yourself to have it. Okay. Libra. Let's clarify. Let's clarify a little bit. Huh? How about that? How about that? I actually really want to use Tarot Royale for you. I do. I do. Libra. You want to go right to the closed door, which is really funny. I was like, I want to start over there. And you're like, nope, I just want to know what's done. Just show me the ending. What door is closing on me, please? Let's just cut to the chase. Let's look at the closed door for Libra, please, Spirit. I heard they're honoring self. They show me a waterfall. Waterfalls to me are indicative of a cleansing energy. You might be really wanting to take on more purifying practices. Maybe it's diet, exercise, or a salt bath, or literally just, yeah, Six of Swords. There's the water. Moving forward, Queen of Wands upright. I love it. Six of Pentacles. And the Page of Wands. Okay, so this has to do a lot with the wounds. It makes sense, though. You're about to be the new North Node, South Node access for us. So destiny and the future as well as the past, right? I have to look up which one will be which. But so with the Page of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Swords, this is an energy of you having the confidence to move forward and really have this balance exchange with the universe. Just don't be too impulsive on the things that you're taking action on, right? Don't be too impulsive and don't be hesitant. The Page of Wands to me is the wounded child, but it's also someone who can be a little deceptive, who could be a little manipulative because they want to get their way. And with this Queen of Wands, Six of Swords energy, remind yourself you can work with integrity and still get what you want. You can, and you'll be a lot more happy with yourself. You'll be happy with the energetic exchange you're having with the universe, because it's not one of like, well, they're probably not going to give me this, so let me say this or let me say that so I can get it. This is about your new beginning, what you're moving into. It's not necessarily the end. It's not what's closing. It's what's to come once the door is closed. We're probably going to see what's done when we clarify all this. But I like it. You're in a really healthy Queen of Wands energy. That's a master manifester. It's very attractive. It's very abundant. So let's keep going. Let's look at the Phoenix. I'll do those at the end. Nope. Said Phoenix and joy. Okay, yeah, Nine of Pentacles. It's just your insecurities. You're going through a transformation about your inner dialogue. Very similar to Gemini, but different form. Let's look at the Page of Wands and the Four of Cups up here in your general message. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're done. There's a part of you that's tapped. This is a collective energy. I was getting really frustrated doing the readings the other day. I tried them all day yesterday, and it was really frustrating because it was a very redundant message of people just being really tapped, really energetically exhausted. I want to look at the Nine and the Four of Cups, what you're mourning, what you're releasing here. Ooh, interesting. Oh, I love it. I love it. You have the Magician and the Three of Swords. This literally feels like someone who's shifting how they move through their day. They're like, you know what? I need to change, so shit needs to change. It's time to get it done. This is no more dilly-daddling. The dilly-daddle's done. No more dilly-daddle. Try saying that 12 times. Oh my God. I couldn't even say it 3. Let's look at the Nine and the Three of Swords. You're going to fall asleep easier. Your sleep's going to improve too. That's not necessary. For Libra, Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, please, Spirit. What do we have for Libra? Man down. The Sun. Oh, I love it. And then you have the Page of Swords and the King of Swords in reverse. Okay. I feel like you're coming to a place where you're like, as much as I want to say things to this King of Swords, I'm not going to say it to this King of Swords. The Page of Swords is like the student. It's like, okay, I have this weapon. I know how to hold it, but do I really want to use it? And it's the lesson of learning how to communicate. And with the King of Swords in reverse, you might know that this person's just not receptive to what you want to say, or it's not going to lead anywhere positive. The King of Swords in reverse is like bickering, fighting, bull bukkake, like don't want to do it. Nope. And then with the Sun, it's that realization that if I were to just heal and release the stress and anxiety I have about wanting to talk to this person, it would actually allow me to do and move into a place of more peace, right? To do more peace to oneself and to have more peace in my own life. And it also is not going to stir them up either, right? It's just kind of good all around. So let's look at your love life. Let's look at the Ace of Wands, what it is that this new beginning is for you, Libra. Libra, your energy is like going down and down as I clarify. I feel like it's, I don't know. It's a really weird energy. Like it's making me want to go down and down and down. Let's look at the Ace of Wands for Libra in regards to love. Where's the Ace of King of Wands in reverse? You have a lot of masculine energy in reverse is probably why. Masculine energy that is reversed or distorted is very heavy. So that down, down, down feeling I have, this could be somebody in your environment or this could be you. So take it as it resonates. Energies can be reversed. But if you're wanting to talk to somebody and you know that they're going to be argumentative, it's just, you're not doing it. And then you have this King of Wands in reverse. They might even be really stubborn or really rigid at this time. It's most likely rooted in a betrayal, whether they betrayed you or you betrayed them. There's going to be a rebirth here, though. You have Death in reverse on the Ace of Wands. So they're going through a transformation. You're going through a transformation, but you're both sitting in this energy of like conflict or betrayal or feeling defeated. And this is going to pass. It's going to pass because you got death. And that means it's going to be dead. It's going to be gone. Toodles. Two of Wands. The Hangman. It's funny because I think this is actually you. I don't think this is my channel. I heard I don't have time for that because with Temperance here and the Two of Wands and the Hangman, it's quite literally the universe saying right now your focus is to heal. Your focus is to be on yourself. You're not meant to move forward or to do anything drastic at this time. That's why they're both very forward moving people. That's why it's this very stuck, stagnant energy. It's really funny actually, because both people are like, I don't want to fucking sit here and just wait and do nothing. Like, I want to go. Like, I want the rebirth to happen. Let's make it happen. Like, it doesn't work that way. You got to heal your shit. You got to heal your shit. You can't just, and then everything be okay. Nope. Yeah, once you release, there it is. You start building on Death in reverse because the heart opens up and you get the freaking Chariot. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is Judgment. So you have Judgment for both tarot decks right now, which is crazy. With Death in reverse here, this rebirth is going to occur once you allow yourself to step into the path in which you put in the hard work, you put in the effort, the diligence, the practice. This could be a new job, right? That is making you find more confidence in yourself. And in turn, you show up as a more confident partner, a less stressful partner, right? Because you just feel good there. It's focusing on your little bubble of you so you can come into balance. And so you both have the opportunity to go from an 8 of Pentacles to a 10 of Pentacles. With the 2 of Swords and the Chariot there, this feels like this relationship is going through a heart opening. So it's the understanding that the more I feel good about who I am as an individual, the less I seek validation from the people that I have relationships with, right? I just bring this joy that I am to the dynamic, and they're either going to add to my joy or they're going to take from it. And if they take in, they can kick rocks. It's kind of that vibe. Okay. So this is really good though, because you're moving forward in the right direction because you're both doing the work. Let's look at Justice. 10 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, shit. You got a King and Queen of Wands in reverse. You got a King and Queen of Swords in reverse. Y'all are funny. You're a shadow pair. The purpose of shadow pairs are actually really beneficial. It's shadow pair, or it sounds so like derogatory, but it's really not. It's probably like one of the best experiences you can have. Not emotionally. It's probably going to be really taxing, but it's going to lead you to a lot of growth and a lot of understanding about yourself because you're mirroring the very same wounds, right? I was in one of these relationships, and I will never regret it. I love the person, and I love the experience, even though it was absolutely traumatic, but it's for your benefit. It teaches you so much. And when you get to that place of really learning about yourself, and that's what these people are doing, and that's what they're releasing. They're releasing this old contract of trauma bond, basically, right? The up and down, the fighting, the I love you, oh my God, let's have a great day. And then 2 days later, you're ripping each other's heads off. It's letting go of that. It's that chaos is about to be gone, because both people are taking the time to really explore what it's rooted in. Let's look at the tower. Yeah, rejection. It's common and self-sabotaging behavior. This is so this is textbook. This is textbook right here. Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but it's just like everybody goes through this. We're human. Everybody goes through this. That, well, I'm mad at you and I'm not going to talk to you, but I really do want to talk to you and I just want to hug, but I'm too scared to be vulnerable and ask you just to hug me and make me feel better, right? It's the self-sabotaging behavior. In what ways are you pissing on your own parade? Pretty much, to be quite frank with you. Sorry to be frank, but I am. Actually, I'm Jordyn, but 5 minus the 4 of Cups gives you an Ace of Cups. Both people are mourning this inner child, basically. Both people are mourning this hurt and this pain. And so let's look at you, Libra. Let's look at the Empress here. Queen of Cups in reverse, 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. Okay. Interesting. So on the Empress, we have a Queen of Cups in reverse. This Empress is actually really intuitive. They're really loving. They're really kind. But with the Queen of Cups in reverse, it's an energy of, I want to give all this love to myself right now, because it's internal, it's inverted. And so they might have been an Empress in reverse prior, because that's my card of codependency. And so now that you're showing upright, you're probably giving extra to yourself because you had been depleting yourself of all of this love for so long. And that's what's going to lead you to a 10 of Pentacles, because you're finding a sense of stability in who you are first. And that's why it's this internal recognition with the 6 of Wands in reverse. 6 of inverted reverse cards to me are an inversion, just like when a planet is retrograde. The aspects are inverted instead of it being your external environment. And so sometimes they have different meanings, but that's why it's an intuitive reading, right? So just be mindful of that. Don't get scared by reversals, because sometimes they're actually really good. With the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Swords in reverse, this is doing a lot of work and realizing that you might have been seeking validation externally. And now you're like, oh, wait, no, I need to figure out what it is that is true for me. Like, who am I really? Who do I want to be? What am I doing to get there? And that's what's leading to this rebirth, this really potent rebirth. Phoenix energy is the Ace of Wands to me. Let's look at the 10 of Wands, Emperor in reverse, 4 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Oh my God, they're coming back. They're coming right back. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse. They're very attached to this foundation. This 4 of Wands between the 10 and the 4 is the 6 of Wands. It made them feel good. It made them feel good, which is why they're an Emperor in reverse, right? So you're now the Empress in reverse. They're going to become the Emperor upright. Sorry, you're the Empress upright. They're going to become the Emperor upright. They'll be a true pair. But right now they might be impulsively taking action toward you because they're fearful of the 10 of Wands, of the ending of the foundation falling away. So that's why I said earlier, they're at the 9. So let's look at them. 9 of Wands. 8 of Wands, there they come running in because they can't walk away. 8 of Cups in reverse. No, I can't do it. I can't go away. I need to care for myself, but I also care about not losing you, right? 4 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, Lovers in reverse. They need to heal this feeling of abandonment that they are, how are you? This is first time. Oh, I'm good. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm blind. I'm blind as a bat right now, to be quite frank. I'm doing really well. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're here on the live chat. Happy to have you. So the 5 of Pentacles in reverse and the Lovers in reverse, this is somebody who's sitting in an energy of they're feeling abandoned. And so they need to heal that for things to change, because there's the realization of, oh, I can never really be abandoned. I can never be abandoned. Things are just going to come and go. And I love myself and I'm happy with myself, right? 7 of Swords. Oh, I love this for them. This is great. So as I do this healing, they're releasing this sabotaging behavior. They're releasing this part of them that is really deceptive, right? That they might not be seeing themselves as clearly as they think they are. And then with the Knight of Swords, they close out the cycle And part of them wants to like just habitually go back to how things were. But what they really need to do is to surrender the habitual, I want to go back to that, and allow themselves to, no, let's move forward from that. I can still have you, but let's make a new form, right? It's like seeing each other with fresh eyes. See, but this is sad. It's sad and it's bittersweet, right? They have a fear of love. It's this fear of, oh my gosh, like I really had a 10 of cups there. I really want a 10 of cups. And that's what they're needing to heal. The hermit. They might have a habit of even running from like really healthy love or really balanced love because they're accustomed to the chaos, right? And so that's what they're healing inside of themselves. Okay, let's get one more. 5 of Wands and the 6 of Cups in reverse. They're going to start releasing the trauma bonds, the drama bonds that they have from the past, which is really nice. It's a 10 of Cups. There's going to be a second chance here, but it's about releasing this old contract because it's not serving them. Let's look at the Knight of Cups. This is for work now, work and career. You have the Knight of Cups and the 3 of Cups. On that, you have the 7 of Wands, the Empress, and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You've already invested the time and energy. You've already done it. Allow yourself to reap the rewards now in regards to your career. You're an Empress. You're very receptive, which means that when it comes to receiving abundance or love, it's more about you sitting back and knowing that the universe is going to bring it to me. The universe is already providing, right? You don't need to fight for it. Let's look at the Magician and the Hangman. You have a fear because things are not coming in when you want. And it's making you think that, well, maybe if I build this bit differently, maybe if I do this differently, maybe it's going to come in then. Maybe I'll have my abundance, right? That's what you need to heal, 4 of Swords. Because the King of Cups is your masculine energy. When you are, in regards to, if this is the career portion now, right? So this masculine energy is still you, but your feminine is where you think and how you receive. Your masculine is how you build. So your feminine is like, oh, I'm divine feminine. Like everything's fine. Like I know the universe is providing, but your masculine is like, okay, well, it's not providing when I wanted to. So maybe I should push forward a little bit more, right? It's wanting to like be really loving, be just building things in a new way, which is great. It is really great. But do not burn yourself at both ends. With strength in the 4 of Swords in reverse, there's a need for more rest. There's a need to retreat so your energy can actually be receptive. Let's look at the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So you have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Tower, and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. There's a need to allow other people to contribute to your growth, right? Like if you own your own business, right? If you're constantly putting out content or constantly doing work, you never allow yourself time to really pause and recalibrate. So you'll have energy to work with clients, right? You'll have energy to go travel. You'll have energy to go do all these things. The universe is trying to teach you how to balance your energy. You can be both divine feminine and divine masculine in who you are, but you need to allow yourself time to rest, right? So let's look at Judgment in your overall. Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, and the 2 of Cups. You're moving into alignment with the things that are most meant for you. Do not hesitate if you feel really called to take part in something or to take action on something. Follow that intuitive feeling because it's actually going to lead you to a lot of healing, and it's going to lead you right into alignment with yourself. And in turn, when you come into alignment with yourself, you're going to start to attract all these relationships that are aligned with you as well, right? Page of Cups in reverse, 2 of Pentacles, and the Star. So you're getting to this place of realizing it's time to stop lying to yourself about how you feel, right? If you're not happy with something, say it. If it ain't fuck yes, it's fuck no, quite frankly, okay? So if you ain't happy with it, get rid of it. Kick rocks, right? It's okay. With the Star in reverse, it's going to come around to you when it's meant for you. And right now, the universe is like, what's meant for you is resting and healing. Judgment, bottom of the deck. You're moving in alignment with your soul's path. That's fabulous. Beautiful. Libra, that's what I have for you. Just like I said for Gemini, if you want to become certified in Reiki 1, 2, or 3, those courses open up April 1st. Okay, my dear. They're in person in North Carolina. So you'll get to hang out with me for a full day if you do Reiki 1 and 2. You walk away with the certification, and I'll be creating an online course for it as well with the certification. It would be held over Zoom because obviously I'm not going to just let somebody purchase a Reiki course and be like, oh my God, I'm certified. No, it doesn't work that way. You got to learn stuff. And I got to make sure you learned it properly. Could you imagine? I know people do it, but not this chick. I'm going to make sure you walk away with everything you need to know. But yeah, personal bookings can be found down below, and check out Patreon if you want a free 10-minute reading, because that's where I do weekly readings, just like I'm doing for YouTube. I do weekly zodiac readings, but they're in regards to the astrology. So if you want to see how the new moon in Pisces that we just had affects your individual zodiac sign, those weekly readings are already posted on Patreon. So you can go ahead and check that out. But Aquarius, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for you. You hot tamale. Let me get a sip of tea because my throat is killing me. That's really hot still. I'm not trying to spill it. Woo, you see that steam? Look at that. Looky there. Okay, Aquarius, my dear. Let's see what's going on for you. Aquarius. Again, please let me know if you like these new readings, if you like a little bit about general, your love, your person, and then career. Let me know. Aquarius. What do I most need to see for Aquarius? Please, Spirit. Aquarius, you're already resting. You're already very Four of Swords is really what I would say. Why is it frozen? Hold on, we're lagging. Give me 2 seconds. And what a beautiful frozen screen. That was a gorgeous face that it froze on for me, wasn't it? That looked so attractive. Aquarius, yes, perfect. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. I was like, oh my gosh, my camera's lagging, but nope, it just died. Aquarius, synchronicity, crown chakra. Pause. There you are in your Four of Swords, napping. Yeah. Time to reflect and integrate. Yeah, and you just woke up for a nap. How perfect. Synchronicity. You're on the right path. Everything's coming together. Crown chakra, strengthening your spiritual practice. Connect to source. Your dream space is probably really active for you right now, and you have Ascended Masters on the bottom of the deck. You're ascending toward your higher calling. The energy is intense. That's a fact. Even though I'm a Capricorn rising, my entire first house is Aquarius, other than the first like 2 degrees, which are Capricorn. So I feel this. I'll feel this for sure. Take time to reflect and integrate. This is an incredible time for you, Aquarius, to really allow yourself to feel the shift we're going through. We just had the full moon in Leo a few weeks ago. And so that means that you were affected as well, because that's your polarity. So be mindful of this, right? Just be mindful of this. You're going through a really big ending and a rebirth, just as people with Pisces Virgo are feeling right now because of the new moon in Pisces. So let's continue. We have synchronicity. That's if you're an Aquarius rising. With synchronicity, you're on the right path. Everything's coming together, crown chakra, and pause. Take time to rest. Take time to really think about the things that you've experienced so far, because the universe is really trying to send you messages about what direction you're supposed to be moving in right now. But in order to be receptive to them, you need to be fully charged and able to receive them. Okay? You need to be able to receive them. So take some time to rest. Take some time to integrate. Okay, my dear Aquarius. What do I want to use for you? I might use the same. No. Oh, interesting. Okay. We're gonna use. I forget the name of this. I can't think of it right now. But it's a really good deck. That's what we're gonna call it. The really good tarot deck, right? Tarot of Dreams. Thank you. Amazing. That's what it is. This particular deck has palace cards. They describe your environment, so just be mindful of that. But Aquarius, let's see what we have for you, ya hot tamale. Okay, they're showing me a grass field. To me, that tells me there's a need to be out in the sunlight. There's a need to open your windows, and there's a need to actually be out in like grass. Like if you're planting or if you're wanting to walk outside, like this will actually help you integrate more of the energy that you're feeling right now. So if you're feeling extra tired lately, this will help you with that. Be mindful if you're being tired or complacent though, okay? Because Pisces season can make you very lazy. What you most need to know from Spirit. You have the Eight of Wands, the Palace of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So if you're really, hello, my dear. I haven't seen you in forever. If you are really in a space of wanting to move forward and really confused on what it is you should be building right now, you need to give your head a break. There's something that's falling away. There's something that's falling down, and you really need to allow yourself to sit in a space of accepting it, okay? Really accepting it. And with the Seven of Cups in reverse, you're going to see very clearly what it is you need to release. So if you're trying to build and you're trying to build, because you have 2 8s, you're in a lot of builder energy. This is a really CEO energy. I like this. I do. But you need to allow yourself time to accept what is falling away, whether it be a belief, a relationship, a job, a way of moving through your day. It's allowing yourself to get to that place of accepting it, okay? So we'll clarify that in a little bit because you're working really hard on something, but you need to allow whatever it is that's ending to end before you go start building the new because you don't have space right now for it. Love life. You're very gentle right now, which I've noticed. Like with Gemini, Gemini was frustrated. Libra was more playful. You're very gentle. Like you feel like the elder to me. Like very, I feel like you're giggling because I said that. Because the irony in that is that you're the fool. You're typically really playful and outgoing, but you feel very observant. Like, is this really what I want? I think you might be contemplating to go back to a relationship, or it's almost like you're thinking about your past relationships a lot. There's an imbalance here. If you're in a current partnership, there's so many different like little sections of the collective right now. There's people who are thinking about going back to old people, but then there's also this feeling of like, do I want this? Like the teeter-totter with the Six of Cups in reverse. It's like, should I move forward with this or should I move away from it? Right? Let's get one more. Emperor and Empress. Yeah, makes sense. Very strong connection, but there's an imbalance, and that's why the Six of Cups is in reverse. Emperor and Empress. Wow. Really, really strong connection between the two of you. Divine masculine, divine feminine, but the feminine is a little shut down to being receptive right now. Okay, so let's look at your person. Judgment. Nine of Wands in reverse. King of Swords. Okay, so they're, oh, snap. King and Queen of Swords. They know that you're their person. They know it. They know it. But right now there's like this energy of, okay, I give up on it. I'm not fighting for it right now. This is meant to be. It's a place of acceptance. Like, okay, I see that you're mine and I'm yours, but not right now in this moment because somebody's just not receptive to it. The feminine's still upgrading. Somebody needs to still work on like opening their heart space. And this could be to themselves and to others. But really interesting because it's almost like they're both looking at the Emperor and Empress with like this really soft gaze of like, oh wow, that is us, we are a really good pair, right? And it's like they know it, but they're struggling to really consistently embody it. They're really struggling to embody it. And just because the Empress is in reverse doesn't mean that they're the one at fault. It's just signifying when they show up next to each other like this that there's an imbalance in the relationship. Okay, there's an imbalance in the relationship, and it could be both ways. Okay, let's look at career. Three of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Cups. You're very distracted in your career or the way in which you make money by the love life right now. You're very distracted by it. Because here, look, this, like, I'll hold this up for you. Because when you read tarot, you don't just read the individual cards. You read the picture, like the scene that it teaches you. Sorry, the scene that it shows you. I was thinking about teaching tarot for some reason in my mind when it said that. The queen is looking at the three of swords. She's looking at the healing that needs to be done. She's looking at the heartbreak. She's looking at the emotional self and the mental self. But the universe is like, hey, I'm providing you with all the very things, even manifesting in regards to your finances and your career and your stability. That's why you're showing up as an empress and this queen of swords and a queen of pentacles. You're probably very safe and secure in regards to what it is that you're building right now. And you know that. But allow yourself to be receptive to the abundance, to the stability, to the strength that the universe is giving you. And don't allow yourself to lose focus that there's more areas to your life than just your love. Okay. So with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands here, this energy is very much so learning how it's you and your career, learning how to stand up for yourself. So maybe the lesson you're going through here is learning a new sense of value for who you are and what you're worth. And with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands, you might even be telling people right now, like, hey, I'm not taking any more projects. I got enough on my plate. Let me finish this. Kick rocks, right? And then with the Two of Cups, there is this energy of, you're in alignment with a lot of things around you right now, which is really great because the Two of Cups is an energy of alignment. This is not just a cup. It's not a cup. It's not just a card about love. It's not just a card about this really significant relationship, because the reality of it is you wouldn't be attracting this significant relationship if you were not in alignment with yourself in some way. And so you're attracting the partner that's in alignment with you, where you're at on your journey, as well as the career, as well as the finances. You need to shift this mindset of the Five of Wands, right? The sky's going to fall. Something bad's going to happen. No, just stay diligent. Keep practicing. Pisces season is known to make people lazy. Do not get complacent. Remind yourself that you have a lot to be grateful for right now. A lot of things are going well. Love life might be a little poopy, but everything else is really coming into place for you. Okay. So allow yourself to really bask in that. Okay, my dear. Let's clarify a little bit. I need some more tea because whoa. I'm not clumsy. I'm just reckless. This is Aquarius right now. We are on Aquarius. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, dang. I thought my phone was plugged in this whole time. It wasn't. It wasn't. Okay. I'm trying to see what I want to clarify with for you. I don't want to use this deck. I want to use this other deck, but the cards are really big. And we already have a lot on the board table. Yep. Dealing with Maya. This is what happens when you have too many tarot decks. Okay, let's continue. My hot tamales. Okay. Come on. I got this huge dress on and it's swallowing me in this chair. I'm getting stuck. Let's clarify. All right, let's get into it. I want to look at your crown chakra and time to integrate the pause. I want to see why this is needed, what the highlight of this is, because this is your overall message from Spirit. So let's dig into this a little bit, shall we, my dear? We shall. You too, my dear. Have fun traveling back in time. Let's look at the crown chakra, the pause, and synchronicity. For Aquarius. Four of Swords. Did I not say when we started Aquarius that you felt very Four of Swords? And it's on your overall energy. It's exactly it. Okay. We don't need any more on that. It's just validation. Very nice. Four of Swords energy. That's very much what you feel like. You need a nap. You need to relax. You need to find balance in your life. You need to not allow these cards to fly all over the place. Let's look at the overall message for you with the Eight of Wands, the Palace of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this row right up here, this was about you working towards something, and you might not have a lot of clarity towards it, but there's also a foundation that's falling away or that is no longer stable. So let's see what's going on here. I do offer quick readings on my site. So if you have a question, I have quick 15-minute readings on my site that you can get. Let's look at so you have the Hierophant on the Palace of Swords and the Eight of Wands. You're very committed to whatever it is that you're building. You're very committed to it. You think about it nonstop. But it feels like community, to be honest with you. Yeah. It's almost like I need to fix it. I need to fix it. Well, what if I said this? What if I said that? If I approach them in this way? This feels like it has to do with relationships. Yeah, then you have the Emperor in reverse. So there's the love life, right? Being on the mind. So there's the person, they're showing up in reverse. And like I said, it's just an imbalance in the relationship. There's this wanting to go back to fix the contract, to talk to them, to resolve it. And it's a very taxing mentally energy. And then you have the Empress. This is validation because the Emperor and Empress are the opposite direction in the other deck. So to have them upright and one reverse in this way here is just speaking volumes to the fact that it's really taking up a lot of your mental space. Aquarius, there's so much more to your life than just this relationship. Allow your mind peace. Tell yourself, I am deserving of peace. I'm not blocking it out, but I am deserving of peace right now in this moment to allow my attention to go towards my work or towards my hobby or towards this walk outside just for me. Let me come back to the now for me. Okay? Because whatever foundation this is that you're really trying to build with them, it's meant to fall away right now because there's something that has to occur between the two of you. Let's look at the Seven of Cups. Queen of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups. You are just not receptive. You're not receptive and accepting of like the need to let it go. Let it go right now. It's okay. It's okay. Just because you let it go does not mean it's not going to come back around because everything is cyclic. But in this moment, it needs to be released because you're imbalanced. The two of you are not on the same page. So when you separate, it allows you both to recalibrate. It's like resetting the computer. Okay. Let's look at the relationship now. A little deeper here for you, Aquarius. The Tower on the Six of Wands, the Ten of Swords on the Three of... Okay, so this has been a long time coming. It's like both of you were anticipating an ending of some sort, and you're realizing now with the Hangman. You have the Tower, the Ten of Swords, and the Hangman. This is like very potent, transformative energy. Very, it needs to come down kind of energy. With the Tower and the Ten of Swords and the Hangman, this energy is the realization that this ending has been brewing for a little bit and it had to surface. It had to be released. On the Chariot, you have the Nine of Cups. So wanting to go back to it is really familiar. It is the attachment, but it's not something you do to make you happy. It's not making you happy. It's just, okay, well, I'm feeling the absence of their energy and it was a really strong connection. You know, do I hold on to this or do I let it go? And with the Five of Wands, this is what's creating that chaos in your brain. Because, yeah, you're really, really loyal. You're really committed to them. Let's look at this Emperor. Devil in reverse. Okay. Knight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. They don't know what to do anymore. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. There's a lot of love on both ends here. There's a lot of love. Let's look at the Empress. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Empress wants a new, they want a new beginning. Then you have the Fool in reverse. They just don't want it right now. They need to refill their cup. The Empress needs to recharge. They need to recharge. Because I feel like Aquarius, you are the feminine energy with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords in reverse right above the Empress and the overall message. This feels more so an energy of like, I don't know how I feel. Well, I want this, but I don't want this. And they're struggling because it's both this and that. Like, I can love you, but be really frustrated with you. I can want to be with you, but not want to be with you right now. You know, I can really want to care for myself and really want to be alone. Like, there's the teeter-totter that both can be true. And so on Judgment, we have the Two of Pentacles, the teeter-totter, right? So you finally come to a decision that it's just not time to move forward, right? With the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, it's not going to be a very fast progression forward with one another. It is going to be this very slow investment. And that is what's going to build a solid foundation. It's not about rushing back into it. It's about like, hey, let's be friends. Okay, let's find out more about each other that maybe we didn't do the first time around, right? It's doing things differently. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Because with the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, now we're on to your person, by the way. They're giving up on this faulty foundation, right? They're just like, okay, it's done. I realize now it's done. It's over with. Yeah. King of Swords. So validation that it's your person. Let's look at the King of Swords now. 9 of Swords in reverse. 6 of Swords. 6 of Cups. They're not worried about this. They're like, it'll be back. They're quite literally like, it's going to come back. With the 9 of Swords and the 6 of Swords, the 9 of Swords is upright. So it means that you have a 3 of Swords. Sorry, the 9 of Swords is in reverse. So it means that the 3 of Swords is in reverse because the 9 is greater than the 6. Okay. So they recognize that it's a time for healing of this relationship. The Queen of Swords has the 7 of Wands and the King of Cups. They're like, I love you, but stay back. 6 of Pentacles. I want to hear from you. I want to talk to you, but stay back. It's really interesting. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. They don't know what they want right now. They don't. They don't view this masculine energy as someone who is reliable with the King of Pentacles in reverse and them as the Queen of Pentacles upright. They might fear like disloyalty or dishonesty. So that's what's going on in the love life. It's on pause right now, but it will get better. It will get better. Let's look at career. You have the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. So as you're focused on your love life and your career reading, it's distracting you, right? Your love life distracting you from your career, from your finances, or what you're trying to build. All you're thinking about is, oh my gosh, I want to take impulsive action towards my person, right? Knight of Wands. I want to move in this direction. I've done my healing. Let me go back. Yeah. On the Queen of Pentacles, you have the World in reverse. So there's this, I want to go back to this old cycle. I don't want the cycle to complete. I just want the phase we were in to be over so we can enter a new phase, right? Strength. Yeah, because you're starting to realize like how you've healed your own ego, how you've healed your insecurities. And now you're like, okay, hopefully they've healed too, right? So with the 6 of Pentacles, you have the 9 of Pentacles. So the universe is like giving you all these amazing things for your finances, for your career. And there's a part of you that still doesn't feel deserving of it. So your focus, don't focus all of your healing around getting this relationship back. Heal for yourself. When you heal for yourself, you are going to feel so much better. You're going to feel so much more rewarded, and you're going to receive so much more balance in your life because of it. Allow yourself to really sit in healing for you, not to get to the point you want to be with somebody else. Because you don't live your life for other people. You live it for you. And if you're living it for other people, this is your message. With the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, there is a need to really start investing in yourself. And you might have given up investing in yourself and started investing in yourself for the sake of others. And with the 2 of Pentacles in between it, this is making the conscious decision to no longer do that. Page of Swords, you have Temperance in reverse and the Knight of Cups. Oh my God. This is where I get frustrated because it's like, well, I know what I could say to them. I know how to offer them all my love, all of my, it's like having a genuine conversation and genuine exchange of emotions. But the reality of it is that you still have healing to do for yourself, right? This is like going back in a form of codependency and not a form of like being whole in who you are. 7 of Wands, High Priestess, King of Wands. They might even tell you not yet when you go towards them because they're going to very intuitively know that they still have to come into their own being still. With the King of Wands there and the High Priestess on the 7 of Wands, they might be a little defensive towards you when you come in. And with the Page of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Wands. You are a true pair. There's going to be a second chance here. But as of right now, this Queen of Wands, excuse me, I'm losing my voice, is only going back to the 2 of Cups because there is this fear that, well, if I don't go back to it now, I'm never going to have it. And that's not true. That's not true. You're holding on to it. 8 of Cups. It's time to walk away from it for right now. It's time to walk away from it. Let's look at the 5 of Cups. Sorry, the 5 of Wands in reverse in your overall. You have the Star, and then you have the Page of Cups. It's divine time for you to really be vulnerable and honest with yourself about what you're feeling. Because if you do not, you're going to stay in the state of drama, in the state of conflict. Okay? Death. There's the ending, the transformation. And as soon as you allow this to end, as soon as you really mourn it and you put a knife in it, Four of Wands, you get a solid foundation back, one that is upright, right? Because you've released the Seven of Swords, the self-sabotaging, codependent, attachment, addictive, little limiting belief behavior, right? You're getting rid of all of it. I just had this conversation with somebody in my life recently where it's like, in order for something new to come about, you need to allow something to really end. It's not all change is like, oh, well, we can change and go through this together. Sometimes people need not to do it together. It's okay. Both being alone and being together are just polarity. It's just polarity. It's both this and that. You're together, you're apart. It doesn't mean you don't love each other. It just means like, oh, I got some shit I gotta fix that you can't really help me fix because it's my shit and you got shit to fix and I can't help you fix it because it's your shit. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, we're back together. How'd that happen? It happened because you healed. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. There is going to be this coming out of the cold. There is going to be this reuniting, right? Let's look at Ascended Masters. You have the Magician and the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. You're manifesting this new opportunity. You're manifesting the opportunity to make offers towards other people. And with the Three of Wands in reverse, this is the new beginning is coming in because you've manifested it. You're just waiting for it to come in. What did you say? Seven is knowledge. You should not kill others' knowledge. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords in reverse can be read differently depending on the reader. I read it as a self-sabotaging behavior. And so when you are releasing a self-sabotaging behavior, when a card is inverted, that is the release of it. It can also be the internalized deception because it is knowledge. It's a deceptive form of knowledge rooted in the shadow, which is why it's inverted, right? When the Seven of Swords is inverted, you're either talking about the light or the dark or the shadow. So sevens might be knowledge to you. But at the same time, sevens could also be the divine, right? The divine message of, hey, you're both divinity and your shadow because it is your consciousness, right? Your consciousness is both light and dark. Your shadow, your fears or limiting beliefs are a part of your higher self as well, but your higher self has just gotten to a place of healing it. So when the seven is inverted, you're healing your shadow. If you want to argue about the language of kill, then go ahead, but it's not like, it's just semantics at that point. It's just, so yeah, that's how I view the sevens. I view that sevens as divinity, but I don't demonize the ego because it's something that we use to achieve our sense of divinity, our sense of oneness, our sense of connection with the divine, you know? But yeah, that's what I have for you guys, my dears. I hope you enjoyed the reading and I wish you the best. And I'll see you next time. If you want a personal reading, you can book it down below. If you want a Reiki session, you can book it down below. If you want to be, he said Aquarius had it bad. I thought Aquarius reading was actually really good. They're just big cards. Good night. I hope you have a good evening. And if you want to be certified in Reiki 1, 2, or 3, check out my website. I have certifications available there individually, whether they be in person or over Zoom, or you can join my class, which is going to be held in April. I have all 3 levels actually in April, but 1 and 2 will be done on April 1st, the first Saturday of April. And I'd love to have you there. They're in person, and I will be launching the online version of that held over Zoom for the collective as well. If you want to be part of collective Reiki healing sessions, I hold them every other Saturday. So this upcoming Saturday will actually be the next session. Check it out. It's a 45-minute session. You can grab your spot on my site. It's $11 for 45 minutes. I'd love to have you. It's over Zoom. So be there or be square. And check out Patreon if you want a free 10-minute reading. I love you. I wish you the best. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.